Oops. Yeah, but damn, this should be. Fuck.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene
Fuck
a
a
few moments
bug.
ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints.
Fuck this backwood.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports.
Take this
Fields it
thing.
in the middle of the end zone.
Man, since I took that one shit back, I'm trying to take them all back. Damn, everybody be broadcasting. Do it then.
Here's a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen.
Let's go, Reek.
He's got a first down past the 30. And brought down across the 50 to the
I should have just kept going straight.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about
Word.
vision. He can see the
Oh,
play
this
developing right
whatever.
in front of him. And once he's
I don't
past
feel
the
like.
line of scrimmage and got the team behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Ain't nobody watching this shit anyway, cause the other nigga broadcasting.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over
Yeah, but you a bitch.
between the two.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance.
I gotta get my shit braided again.
I would dare say that this week in practice,
I'm gonna wait
there's a
though.
lot of talk
Keep
about
rocking the
how they can
fro.
increase their proficiency.
So I think I'm gonna just get my shit braided on special occasions.
That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on.
Ooh, that wiggle on here is fucking woo.
These guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Now Cohen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Boy, that damn spin move on Madden 19, boy, they lucky they fixed that shit. 'Cause that spin move was, that shit was crazy. And niggas don't spin like that no more. I'm gonna keep hitting my back.
Completes it to Cohen. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing on third. Goff. Escaping the pressure.
Damn, I just threw a pick. Them
Them
out routes be rounded the fuck off.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. 2nd and 5 now. Lock, flush to his right. And he will find a man here as Thomas
The fuck?
open. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Do everything right.
16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They fake the handoff, now Lock.
Thank
He
you.
rifles one that's
Yeah.
picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Possibly.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Bears 7, Saints nothing.
This is only my 3rd game of Madden. I haven't played no practice games. You just hop straight to league play.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second.
Me and my baby gonna get sushi when she come home. Get some kushi.
10 yards on the pickup.
So sashi.
Second and inches.
Sushi and
At the
kuchi.
35-yard line.
You know. Smoke a little crack.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Ooh, I can't say that.
Be taken down, but not before he gets into
Ooh.
enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's a nice run right there. Able to get to the
I want it. You want it.
Sometimes defenses say, okay, we
Get
got
it.
you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone
I don't want it. You want it.
about the backside at all.
Go, get it.
Allows you to run a little bit
Man,
more
hell
offense
no.
as you traverse down the field.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31
We gon'
yards
get
combined with those last
tipsy
two
at
plays.
the slide.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Block working out of the gun. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And he takes this just
Devin
a few yards
Asiasi.
shy of the red zone before going out. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot.
And now look at him go.
That little Tyreek, boy, that's A&T. You see that run, Trump?
Cohen, 77 yards.
Hey, that shit, ooh.
Taken the lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14.
I was happy because the first team Mike told me to get was the Giants. So I was like, yes, I finally get Saquon on this. He said, nah, you got the Bears.
Back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
You ain't want the Chiefs?
Getting set for their next
With too
drive
big
in
of
the
expectations.
Orleans offense. And for them a touchdown their last go around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Block off of play action. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
Come on, man.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bears 14, Saints 7.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 7 yards the pickup there.
To number 88. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
On second down, Camara. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Camara, the ball carrier.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And I don't think Camara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple
In
run
the
play there.
down
Third and
cap,
one, but this
huh?
team was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Open man is
Niggas do
Asiasi,
not drop the
tight
ball
end.
on here.
And he's got
Sheesh.
the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
I haven't even looked at the fucking rules. I'm playing straight up. I don't need no fucking rules.
They'll run out of the gun with Camara. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And this is caught at the 8. And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets them up 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Locke. His pass caught at the 4. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now they'll run. Murray. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Touchdown, Saints. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this?
What the fuck?
This is intercepted.
Weak ass quarterback.
Picked off around the 37. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Look at the fucking quarterback,
I thought
man.
there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm
You can't
talent
move
is,
people on this shit, can
you
you?
don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into
Fuck this
one.
shit.
That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
No gain on the play. It'll be second
Or
down.
more than one, I don't know.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
What the fuck?
The penalty and move forward.
Let's go.
Now Locke on the bootleg.
Wow, how do these niggas catch
3
everything?
yards the gain there, second down.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
On the ground, Kamara. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Mark that as a gain of 16
shit
to
fucking
set up a
weak.
first and goal. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now.
I need somebody to hit this nigga, man.
At the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. On the ground, this is Kamara.
Why the fuck is Roquan's? You know what? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck Madden again.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have moved down in front. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
These niggas is playing like some bitches.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go.
You said what about right now?
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down
asking
run,
for the
and that'll
damn
bring up
money.
2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and
Am I
make a
trying to-
play. It was only a 3-yard
Ooh,
run.
lucky I'm on this
From
one.
both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I stand up when the going gets tough.
You just want to be a big
2nd and
brother.
7. Goff.
Oh my god, my niggas can't catch.
Took a pretty good
It's
shot as he
like,
tried to pull that one
what?
in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Shut
He
up.
wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You
Oh,
do
I
that
got that
against this
shit.
defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
I don't really care what you appreciate.
End of the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the
Nigga.
incompletion on 2nd down.
When?
From the gun, here's Goff. Yet again,
Tired of
Goff
man
is
already.
intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
This nigga just danced on me, boy. I'll come pull up on you and beat your ass.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what the
Dance on me, nigga. I'll hit your fucking kicker. I hope that nigga hurt.
The pressure coming without them having to blitz. That's when you know things are clicking for your defense. And the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now. as this one's in the air. An incredibly short kick. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs
We
up the
just got a
football.
hit stick fumble.
And he'll score. Touchdown.
I'm so tired of Madden already. I'm playing 2K. I'm going to 2K. Fuck Madden. I'm hit his kicker fuck again, nigga.
So they get the one-score
No
kick.
fuck.
Get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
That shit almost happened again.
Inside the 20, good coverage as he's
Does that look like who?
17. So from the 17,
Timmy?
it's a 1st and 10.
Gabby.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get
Good
the
shit.
line. 2 yards the
They
line.
trying to bury that nigga. He don't want to play in Houston. That's that nigga you ain't gonna play.
A
Oh,
shotgun snap for gone.
they're trying to kill that nigga.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our
Set the
referee.
rough. Some eggs Benedict.
On 1st down, gone. Gets this to his running back, Tariq.
Why is that stupid ass slow ass
Down
Drew?
at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the
Tired of this
22,
grandpa.
here's 2nd and 8. Goff now to throw.
Oh my god! Why can't my niggas catch? What?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring
I'm about to just run this bitch. I
3rd and 8.
don't care. I don't care.
This time they stay on the ground, and they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 20.
I put this shoulder up and I put this shoulder up and I drop him because I don't care. I don't care.
As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
Lord.
Words to start the half. This will be a touchback.
Duma! A rosa so
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on.
rosa
And what I'm thinking is
yeah.
that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what I think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They run
So
it again with
soft.
Kamara.
Just
And
like
he'll
my
be
soul.
brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little
Shit
credit
looking
here
like a
because
movie,
they're playing
yeah.
this game now at their pace.
TJ, take off,
This
take
is ball
off.
control
Yeah,
football.
yeah.
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material.
I don't like this.
From the gun, block. Looking deep downfield.
Wow.
And he's got it.
I don't like this.
Touchdown, Saints.
In order to lead in a game
It's so hard to play defense on this shit. I don't even want to play.
Of this game, he's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe
I'm gonna keep hitting this nigga kicker, bro. I don't give a fuck.
continues to go. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you
He
caused the
messaging me.
play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
He said, stop it, my kicker. Fuck that.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
This play coming is weird. I don't got no bitches. Just one.
Here's Goff. That is caught by Cohen. And able to get this one across
Jay
the
telling me now?
35 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17
Oh, no.
and a first down.
Nothing.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now Goff on first down. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. First down, a run with Cohen. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
And 5 yards to go.
Goff now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
She
Now
gonna
they
say
go
she
from
running late
downfield.
like
Keeps it
always.
himself for 11 and a first down. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
He'll buy some time right. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
I'm tired of this quarterback.
In the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL.
Fuck this, I'm gonna roll me a
You're trying
blunt.
to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine
Yeah, I'm about
with
to
that.
roll
They
this
force it
blunt.
for incompletion.
That sticky icky icky.
Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe?
What was your plans for coming up here, Trump?
Just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go.
What you like?
Bigger points
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm off Monday. Oh, yeah.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans
Oh,
offense.
look at that. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were
You
focused on the
lie.
trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to
I
run
might
through
be
them
working that
or
weekend
around
though.
them to get into the
I
face
gotta
of the
check my
passer.
Said
schedule.
than done, though.
Way easier said than done, but they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're watching a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incomplete.
I'm gonna sing a
Get him
song
down
for
about 3 yards short of the first. It's a gain of
you.
just 3 in the offense.
Y'all flying or driving?
Unit here on 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Bears take over.
Hoping Rick do his thing this year.
At the line, prepping for their next
In real
drive, the
2 by
Bears
life.
offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass first.
Damn! Niggas always doing penalties and shit.
Team's patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now gone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35.
Tired of this man shit.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them.
I hope your quarterback hurt, nigga.
A Bear sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back now here on EA Sports. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left.
You talking about the dropping back 20 yards and shit?
I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its
No, I
faces,
didn't do it
and
this
I know
game.
it sounds crazy, but they
He not that
practiced for this
good.
back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to shoot.
And this is
Just, my DBs is trash. I just need, there's just so much I need. Eddie Jackson is trash.
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Saints. For Drew Lock coming out of Missouri, the one thing that scouts they loved was his arm strength. And we see why there. Wants to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on.
Only got one.
Bears 17.
You got weapons on offense though. Everybody going on the block. Khalil Mack, Allen Robinson, all these niggas and get the fuck out. They can't. It's trade deadline gone.
Taken in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
We'll
The
just
Bears
run
offense
rate.
ready to go for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play
Me
call,
and
you
White
realize
G
it's
and my
not gonna be
crazy
for a
lord.
touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now.
I don't give a fuck about this.
Later, and let's face it, you could do worse.
Fuck about the police there. I don't give a fuck about the police now.
Gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Just a movie.
Gone. And this will be caught by Mooney.
Everybody get fucking rocked. It's like
A gain there of 12 yards and a first
niggas don't
down
want
for the
break. No
Bears.
tackles. Niggas don't want break. No runs. Niggas don't want to have no fun.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that is
Niggas be coming for me.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often miss
I need
that
unwind in my life.
because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. Like, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. That's
What's, oh, I want to punch something. Lucky this shit new. I'll be throwing this bitch.
They wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it
I
off to the
need
running
it
back.
in my life.
Incomplete.
Put it in my life.
throwing again.
Keep it in my life. I need to my life.
And he'll work it across midfield.
Oh, they got that serious gang tackling, huh?
Mark that down
Gang,
as a
gang,
pickup
man.
of 13, and the Bears have the first. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Oh, they bullying me because I told that crowd to be just shut the
This is
fuck up.
coming. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Thank you very much.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far.
Make a fucking block, Reek. Oh, get the fuck out!
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast,
Gotta go fast.
as a quarterback, that the
Gotta go
deflection
fast.
of this might be bigger and lead to an
Faster,
interception.
faster. No, Sonic. Fumble, scoop and score.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own
This
fumble
nigga got
and
fucked.
in trouble.
Big fuck.
Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
Let me flexing.
Prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him. How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again?
Count money every time. Hey, they don't.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time
I'm
this
gonna
afternoon.
boot this bitch.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Saints
What I
will
do?
take over with a 1st down and 10.
What I did.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st
What I
and
do?
10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time...
God bless America.
There, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Lock. Harris has it over the middle.
I'm trying to hurt niggas.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain
Boy, you
of
better carry me
27
first. You
on
finna get
the
hurt. Put him in the dirt. Boy, you better carry me first, boy.
It's looking good as they
Full.
come up 1st and 10.
Trying to get a ball.
On play action.
No.
Lock. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. A battle for it.
I got it.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that Johnson.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play?
Okay,
Fantasy
girl.
guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Summertime and the monkey is feeling. I remember Buck Sweep used to be a automatic touchdown on the old man's boy.
A nice little juke. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards to pick
I just
up
broke a
there, and
little
it's a
something
first
with it.
down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Now
Please.
they'll run it with Cohen.
Damn!
Making the tackle there, Corn Elder.
Well, any lane that
Karen Elder from the U? Shut up, motherfucker.
They won that battle at the point of
Sick
attack
of your
at the line
shit.
of
All that
scrimmage.
goddamn
They
barking
used
in this
great
house.
leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run
Liam
good for 2.
Superfly.
Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Goff. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there. A first down.
And a Bears first down.
Boom, boom,
Goff
boom.
now
Liam
looking to throw.
Superfly. Damn.
My goodness, another interception.
You rappers, you wanna be 33 still trying to copy
And
me.
the return this time will go out to the 42
Woo!
line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're
Fuck a
defense,
duty.
you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one
Okay.
wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
5 yards
What do I do?
there brings up 2nd down.
Well, if you do
Oh,
run
you
man
like-
coverage,
Get away from that door.
that's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
Fuck your ass.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
I just got my ass beat.
Win, it's another thing to win and put up
Is your team? Have you won a game yet? I haven't won shit.
on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to
I'm
put
so
up that
honest.
number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Ooh, that shit yummy. Make me wanna
Carry it with them.
That is an offensive
lead a one away. Start a new relationship with you.
That's called being in the
I
zone.
do me do. Think about things I can
The win gets them back over 500 at 5-4.
do. Anything come with the
To
healer.
take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's a
Chuck, you was like my best friend. No, I did not forget to do. But when I let but this shit, man.